Which outfits are banned on the red carpet? Can celebs leave during the ceremony? And why aren't they allowed to sell their awards? The Oscars have a bunch of super strict and kind of weird rules. Let's spill the beans on all of it.
We just won an Oscar together!
Celebs start prepping for the biggest movie bash way ahead of time, with one key mission: picking an outfit that'll set the world abuzz. But here's the catch. The Oscars crew isn't into overly flashy fashion. They've got a strict rule. Everyone's gotta embrace the white tie look. For men, it's the classic black tailcoat, crisp white shirt, and a sharp bow tie. They can add a touch of personality with hats or a fancy watch. Ladies get to go full glam with long, elegant gowns, adding gloves, dazzling diamonds, and a chic purse if they choose. The dress code even has a no bare shoulders rule, but hey, bending the rules is practically a Hollywood tradition. Remember Cher at the Oscars in 1986? She defied expectations with a daring crop top and a feathery headdress, channeling cabaret vibes. "I did not want to look like a housewife in an evening dress," Cher declared about her bold statement.
As you can see, I did receive my Academy booklet on how to dress like a serious actress.
And then there's Billie Eilish in 2020. She opted for a pantsuit instead of a gown, staying true to her signature style of loose-fitting clothes. After all, Billie's rarely spotted in a dress.
This is crazy. This is like so crazy.
In 2019, actor Billy Porter turned heads by showing up in a fabulous velvet gown.
Well, I was trying to have a conversation with the world. I don't need acceptance. I don't need tolerance. But what we demand is your respect.
What do you think of that outfit? Another interesting fact is that there's not just one entrance to the big event. A-listers like Margot Robbie, Bradley Cooper, and Leonardo DiCaprio enter the main red carpet, where hundreds of top photographers are eagerly waiting for them.
Angelina!
But did you know there's another line for a more laid-back audience, so to speak? I mean, if you snag an invite to the Oscars, it doesn't guarantee you'll be hanging out with names like Robert Downey Jr. This division was to ensure perfect shots of the biggest stars and to prevent overcrowding. Every guest has to stick to their designated lines. If you stray, you'll either get a talking to from security or be politely asked to leave. But hey, there's a sneaky way to get up close to the stars. To ensure a consistently full house, the Oscars crew recruit enthusiastic volunteers who are ready to fill empty seats in a jiffy. Ever notice how every chair at the ceremony seems occupied? Well, sometimes it's the celebs' loved ones or relatives next to them, but most of the time, it's what they call unpaid seat fillers, about 500 of them, who keep the show running smoothly. They're there to lend a hand if a star needs to step away or leave early. These folks even became the butt of jokes at the ceremony.
Here's a seat filler. Can we get you up, honey? You want to go to the bathroom? Okay. Jesse, I loved you in Power of the Dog.
Now, these guests have a few guidelines to follow. No flashy outfits, no bright colors allowed. They refrain from engaging with celebrities, taking pictures, or even looking directly at the camera. It's all about keeping the spotlight on the superstars. So, next time, will you pay attention to those sitting next to your favorite actors? And you know what? We think some celebs leave early because they're just hungry. Well, here's another thing. No food allowed at the ceremony. Contrary to popular belief, there's no fancy buffet waiting for them. Guests get a quick snack before the show starts, but if they miss that, they could be waiting for hours before they can eat again. This has even inspired playful jokes from some presenters throughout the years.
How are you guys holding up? Are you hungry? Can I get you anything? Is there anything anyone needs?
On the 90th Academy Awards, Jimmy Kimmel surprised the audience with a playful shower of candy raining down from above.
For your delight.
And what about Ellen DeGeneres treating everyone to pizza in 2014? Just look at the joy on their faces. We've got to mention the pizza delivery guy separately. Edgar Martirosyan nearly fainted from excitement.
That's when you said American dream, this is the really American.
For most actors, the ultimate dream is snagging an Oscar. It's about winning, stepping onto that stage, and delivering a speech. However, even in this coveted moment, the Academy still has some regulations in place. You can't go on forever thanking everyone from your mom to your dog. There's a time limit, just 45 seconds for each winner. Of course, that gets stretched every year because creative souls just can't contain their emotions.
I did spend quite a lot of my time imagining this. Oh, please wrap up. Right, okay. And
Back in the day, if someone broke the rule, the microphone would overpower the orchestra.
I just want to, here we go. Okay, the studio, I love you, and Cameron Crowe, and Tom Cruise. I love you, brother. I love you, man.
But lately, the organizers have been more lenient, giving celebs a bit more time to speak their minds. In fact, they could take a page from the master of brevity himself, Alfred Hitchcock. When he received the Irving G. Thalberg Memorial Award, all the legendary director said was,
Thank you.
By the way, an additional rule change was implemented following the 2017 incident, where presenters announced the wrong winner for the main category. Now, all backstage crew members are prohibited from using cell phones and social media during the ceremony. This move was prompted by the distraction of accountant Brian Cullinan. During the Best Picture announcement, he was caught on camera with his phone in hand, posting a photo of Emma Stone with her statuette. That probably played a big role in mixing up the envelopes. To lighten the mood and make things less awkward, the host then had to crack a joke.
I knew I would screw this show up, I really did.
For unexpected moments like these, there's a whole squad of professional comedians backstage who whip up witty jokes on the spot and pass them to the presenters. And what goes down after the last award for Best Picture? Well, it's off to the Vanity Fair afterparty. Celebrities quickly change their looks, sometimes practically racing to get there. This is because even that event has its own little quirks. It's all about each celebrity having a specific arrival window they must adhere to. Missing it means tough luck, either denied entry or forced to wait, just like everyone else. And you know what? Most stars follow these rules because it's a big deal to be at this party. However, let's be honest, it's quite difficult to imagine J.Lo or Meryl Streep being told to wait in line, but we wouldn't mind seeing that scene play out. By the way, the after-party has been known to be the place where some celebrities have accidentally left their Oscars, just enjoying themselves and losing track, we guess.
I would love to leave and go to the party with you.
Come on,
Shall
then.
we just do it?
Yeah, let's go.
But can winners actually sell their golden trophies? You might be surprised to find out there's a specific rule for that. If someone wants to sell their Oscar, they must first offer it to the Academy for just $1. Winners don't own any rights to the golden statue. This also applies to the heirs and family of winners who might inherit the award as a gift or in a will. However, some celebs decided to ignore that rule altogether. Herman Mankiewicz's Oscar for Best Screenplay for the movie Citizen Kane went for almost $600,000. And Michael Jackson dropped $1.5 million on a statuette from Gone with the Wind, which was Best Picture way back in 1939. But of course, most actors cherish their Oscars with a special pride and wouldn't part with them for anything.
This guy is a really beautiful symbol to continue on that journey, and I'm so grateful for that.
It's always exciting to see who will add to their award collection next and who might dare to break the rules once again. Don't you agree? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and stay tuned to OSSA for all the most exciting updates.